Yo, what's happening? I'm just having a good old night shift going on. We got it set up like this so I can really see what's going on out there. But, anyways, sending y'all peace and love from the West Coast. Oregon. Be chilling at the beach every chance I get. Driving my Jeep on it. Man, it's so fun. I can't wait to go out to the beach now that I got my exhaust fixed. Cut off the old muffler and put on a Thrush glass pack. And got it all hooked up to the tailpipe. So that way my dog has some clean air because, we were driving with the windows down, getting all that ocean air in. So, yeah, that's how I am maintaining a peaceful mind to the best that I can during these times, knowing everything going on and whatnot. And so, anyways, yeah, y'all, I'm just, for me to be the best version of myself, I've needed to be out here at the ocean. It just really helps. So, yeah, y'all, I'm super stoked about this exhaust. I got that old muffler off and put on that glass pack. So, yeah, I'll be having some fun now. But I know my lighting's not that good right now and stuff. This is what we got, man. This is survival, yo. This is just doing what you gotta do, man. It's all about for me making these land payments, getting this thing paid off. I'm at 51 hundo right now. Is what I'm down to owing. So, man, I'm $5,100 away from owning 2.39 acres of land out, kind of out in the boonies to say. But, I got some trees on my land. I got some big rocks. It surrounded by beautiful scenery. Like, yeah, 4 hours from the ocean. So, but yeah, man, I'm here at the ocean now. So that way I can make the money to keep making these payments. That's why I'm out here. People get it twisted. Not everybody out here like RVing and whatnot. Some of us, not all, definitely not all, but some of us got a plan. I got a plan because see, as soon as I get this land paid off, it's some of the only land out there that you can actually legally stay on it with an RV as long as you dig a septic. That's it. The ground's nice and soft out there, so digging the septic no problem at all. I could do it myself in probably like an hour. So yeah, that's boom. You know what I mean? Because I just man, I screw renting and just the prices of houses and all that. I don't need all that, man. I'd rather own the land underneath where trying to build. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is for me. I'm thinking like longevity that way. You know what I mean? You can rebuild, you can tear down, you can what I mean? Everything can be taken off of it, but I I still got the land, so I can always rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm. Where do you come from? Originally, I come from Billings, Montana, which is the biggest city in Montana. So we was some wilding out, man. Street racing, off roading, dirt biking, ATVing, all that type of stuff, man. Uh, Yeah. So, anyways, but I was up in Washington State for quite some time. I traveled pretty much all of Washington. I mean, there's very little bits, that I haven't, but there's not a whole lot to be honest. Because man, I covered some major miles out there for years. Absolutely loved it, man. I love Washington State as far as just the scenery and man, just beautiful. But too much rain. So, uh, even parts of Oregon here get quite a bit of rain, but, I'm a little bit further south. I'm just south of, where I get more sunshine during the winter. And that's where my land is. My land is like 4 hours directly east from here. So, yeah, it's really nice. It's in the southern part of Oregon, like, which yeah, it's there's man, no matter what, there's gonna be struggles. There's gonna be things, that you wish were different or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking a lot longevity, survival, becoming more self-sufficient, you know what I mean, like just having my own garden and going out for my own, doing raising up some chicken, whatever, man, whatever I got to do to be completely self-sufficient and not worried about, uh, it's called exit the rat race. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm 32 years old. I've been working since I was 13 years old. I'm I'm exiting the rat race, yo. Like I'd rather just work on cars and fix them up and sell them and just do my own thing, man. That's what I want to do. So, that way I can get back into drifting. I really miss drifting, like having an actual powerful rear wheel drive drift car. Like I like that rear wheel drive. That's just me. Yeah, R.I.P. Ken Block. He got into the all-wheel drive and stuff, but man, for me, it was all about that rear-wheel drive. So, anyways, that's just, I bought my first car when I was 14 years old. So that's, yeah, it's been a part of my life, a huge part of my life, automobiles and, you know, just four-wheelers. And I bought my first four-wheeler when I was 15. I bought my first car when I was 4. Man, I was a hustler, man. And then, it just, as time as, the last years, I've just kind of exit the rat race. Like, that's when I decided I was no longer happy renting an apartment and living that lifestyle. And I was like, man, I would rather go see what all else is out there and stuff. Like, just go experience real life, man. Leave all that old shit in the rearview mirror and go see, you know. There's so much to even here in America. There's so much. I even got because I even got to travel to the East Coast last year, like, and I was actually really glad it was a short trip, and I was really glad to be back on the West Coast. That's just me, man. I like, and Washington's got so many people, so it is kind of nice. Like Oregon does too, but not like Washington. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, man, I'm just trying to live and be free, man. The system really, really don't like that. And, a lot of haters out there don't like that. They want y'all trapped up in this crazy nonsense, man. I just don't fit in with it no more. I'm focused on ascension. I'm focused on Christ consciousness. I'm focused on my connection with the one infinite creator. Like that's real, being the best version of myself, trying to be better every day, you know, because for me, I've always been a warrior, man. Always been a spiritual warrior, and I mean, like it's just it's very obvious to me because of everything that I've went through since a very young age. So it's it's not even in question. It's like, no, that's straight up the path that I've been on. And so, there's a lot of hard things, man, a lot of hard things that come with it. I've been single 5 years now. Like, I never thought I'd be. Like, man, when I was younger, I never thought I'd be single because I always was not single, so or even close to it. So, um, you know what I mean? Like, like I said, I kind of had to like just get out there and do me. Just live my life and try to get my own thing going and not have it be built around nobody else. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's just like I got to do it because you can't depend on nobody else these days. It seems like So yeah, that's just man. I'm very very thankful everything I've been through and everything I'm trying to accomplish, and just I'm thankful, man. It's a lot of hard work, and it still comes with all kinds of stuff, man. Out here, I don't even like to keep going into Let me see what y'all saying, man. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was just saying with our infinite creator. That is God. The love and light. You see, I've seen the truth. That man, I've seen the light. I've seen the light. Man, once you see that light, bro, everything's different. Like, you can no longer be the same person you was. Just like Tupac said, you can go back verifiably, just like Tupac said. Verifiably, watch his interviews. He'll tell y'all. As soon as y'all see that light, game over. You feel me? So that's the level I've been on. That's the level. I've always been my life path number through numerology is 7. Always been a knowledge seeker. So, and that's also why nothing happens by coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. So when I was 19 years old and I left Billings, Montana and went to Seattle, Washington, I met a messenger who was there trying to be speaking, and we clicked up for a little while, and like just it was just a whole experience that was just all just meant to be. Went and learned all kinds of stuff. It's the basic thing that I learned is in my playlist section on there. It's a watered down version of what I learned through numerology about the Pacific date that uh, was really a huge like stepping stone for the NWO. You know what I'm saying, man? That whole agenda and everything, like, bro, not you start learning nothing, hardly anything is how they tell you it. Like, there might be little details or whatever that might be relevant, but man, so much lies and deception, and that's why I've spent all this time putting together playlists. Like, my playlist section on my channel here is massive. Like, I mean, compared to like what I've seen on other channels, my playlist section is massive. So, yeah, man, I gotta always just kind of throw that out there because praying that somebody will look through what peep some game of what I'm talking about, man. Like where I'm coming from and everything, because this is been an unfolding way of life since, yeah, I was 19 years old. So, and I'm 32 now. So, man, that's why I'm out here at the ocean and, in uh, the ocean towns out here, there's some like real small ones and there's some like not very big ones, but still big enough to have traffic. But, that's basically where I'm at. But I go out to the beach all the time. There's a spot south of town that I go and take my dog. Me and my dog go hit the beach. There's actually a trail that you can drive on the sandy beach, and it's really fun. And there's like a couple pull offs along the way that you can basically park and get out and do your thing. So that's what I do. I love pulling right up, and I got the water right there. Go throw the stick for my dog, let her run around, be happy. You know what I mean? That's yeah, for me, the Christ consciousness message that I ended up discovering, that really and that too you can find in the playlist section. I already got that, so you can see the actual message that I'm talking about. And just being more loving to yourself and everyone, be more forgiving to yourself and everyone. Because forgiveness is the stoppage of the wheel of karma. So the wheel of karma keeps going in your life until you figure out forgiveness. Like I said, to yourself and others. So, and that can be a that can be a trialing thing at times. So whether it's yourself or someone, like, so yeah, we got to just keep striving to try to get these things right, man. Because that's what I'm focused on. The right path. We don't want this. We don't want to be involved with the wrong path during these times, man. This is biblical times we're in right now, and I don't even. I mean, like, I like certain parts of the Bible and the Quran and whatever, but like, for me, that's not really like, I don't know. To me, I'd rather study the Law of One, which is from 1981, and its actual contact we had with Ra. So yeah, that's way, learning about the pyramids and all kinds of stuff. So that's what I'm on, and I'm just kind of playing it cool until I can get a computer up in here, man. As soon as I can get a computer, a laptop or something, yeah, my live streams and videos are gonna be different. I'm gonna have a different capacity of creation. So that'll be really, really nice, man. I can't wait. It's kind of sad to, for me, it's like this is the lead. This is I haven't even made this little of money in a while, but it's still. I mean, like for when I'm actually working, because I'm just not a part of the. I can't do like big like corporate companies that what I'm saying. All that's just not for me. But that being said, I was still making like $20+ an hour over a decade ago, like a decade ago and stuff. So it's like the wages out here suck, man. It's fucked off, dude. Making less money than I was making 10 years ago in a state that has an even lower minimum wage, but yet I was making more money, and I'm still making right now more than minimum wage, but still, like, it's still not enough. Like, the prices of, man, I was so mad. You barely cleared 4 gallons of gas for $20. I was like, man, trying to gas is so expensive right now, so I'm like trying to budget out, some gas because I'm making these land payments, trying to. Cause man, I'm telling you, as soon as I own some land, it's like that's a game changer. Like coming from nothing, man. Getting some land, and it's sad that if I could just get some legal type help, man, I could get my other two properties. Basically, but I can't. I need some help. I'm not really like fuck, man. I could have another 7.5 acres and another half-acre residential. So you know what I'm saying? But like, it's just life is what it is, man. I'm out, like shit. And if I was renting, I'd be double fuck, man. I couldn't afford nothing. So you know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason why I chose to be out here like this. I got my motorhome right here. I got my Jeep right here. You know what I'm saying? I have to move around a bunch, but right now I'm at work. I'm trying to get a flatbed trailer in the midst of paying for the land and all this other, life. And but yeah, I'm working on getting a flatbed trailer to pull behind the RV, so that way I can trailer the Jeep behind the RV, behind the motorhome, and go wherever I need to go, just like that. And not only that, that'll help me flip vehicles because if I can pull up and trailer something that needs trailered out of there before you can even work on it, you know what I mean? Because I'm about fixing things up. I'm really good at working on cars, and I love performance modifications and whatnot. But I'm really good tune-up guy and getting everything working the way it should. So yeah, man, I just that'll open the door for me to be able to do a lot more of that because sometimes you can even find free cars that just need trailered out of there. So that's even better. Free is always good, and you can find and like this thing I got for less than what they were asking for it. They were like, even with it needing work getting running better and whatnot. Like they were asking 1,200, and I got it for 520. But you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it needs this, like, and so that's part of what I do. So now I got it. It's worth about 2,500 running the way it is right now and everything. I've been working on it, got the exhaust fixed and everything. So you know, I just don't like wasting my time. You feel me? Yeah, I know the economy is such in the trash, yo. And yeah, bro, trust me, I'm pretty much there already. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like I'm good right now. I got some I've been taking care of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like gotta have that good weed, man. Especially because man, I had really slowed down. Like you'd even seen it in my videos and stuff. Like I get really blazed when I did, but like I was down to like really slow down, and then now I'm not as slowed down because like yeah, just all this shit happening and just all this stress and not being able to get a title for this motorhome. I got to figure out, man, I'm praying somebody can help me. I'm not good with that type of shit, man. I'm just not. That's not my thing. I'm a hands-on type of person all the way through and through. So it's just like, uh, yeah, I need some assistance with that type of stuff, really, like, because I'm not a paperwork person. Uh, But yeah, I got to get it figured out though. I've started to figure it out. Like I've looked into it because I am a knowledge person, so I'll look into like how to do it. So that's where I'm at now. And so yeah, once I can get that, it's just stress of situations and whatnot. But I'm still overall way happier. I don't know, man. I was just ultra, and yeah, I can't really. Life was still crazy back then. Back the last time I rented an apartment, but I was just like miserable, and now I'm not. I'm not miserable. I might still be going through shit, trying to work through things and everything, but I'm not miserable. What I mean? Sometimes I might come across that way or something, but nah, like overall, I'm happy because I know I got a plan. I know I'm on the right path in life. I know everything I'm doing is gonna pay off. So, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. So, but yeah, I still try to like not get super blazed. But yeah, man, I'm so glad to have this exhaust done. I can't wait to go rip it around. I need to take this thing on a highway journey up. You know, even though $5 a gallon for gas right now, and I want to go on a highway journey up the coast. Yeah, but I do because like live life, man. I want to go to like somewhere. I think I should. I'd probably just go south down to the southernmost town down there just for a second and just kind of just to see it because I haven't been to the southernmost town here in Oregon on the coast. So you know what I'm saying. I'm thinking about checking that out. And now that I got this exhaust, I got a glass pack put on the Jeep. I ran into another person who had a Jeep. They have an older Jeep Cherokee, and I was like, man, I'm gonna strike up a conversation and be like, yo, like, what you got going on for the exhaust on that thing? And he's like, oh, I bought it with the glass pack on it. I was like, oh, okay. Because I know that that's a cheap option to, I just needed to fix my exhaust. It was all messed up bad. So, um, he ended up helping me, like, giving me a hand basically with it and everything. Like, because, yeah, we can get it all done. Because he's actually older than me and whatnot and been an exhaust guy before. So I was like, that's cool. That's cool, man. Well, might as well. Shit, I know what I'm doing, but to have an even more experienced person is always a plus when you're working on something. So it's like, all right, let's do it, man. I went in there to the parts store because that's where I was at because I was there to fix my exhaust. So I cut the old muffler off and I was like, I went and measured how much pipe I needed and everything. And I was like, all right, I got to make something work. I was going to just straight pipe it. But then, yeah, I was like, well, it'd be nice to not have it that loud. Like I would when yeah, whatever. But anyways, I just wanted to get. It was super messed up. Man, I had the tailpipe near the muffler. It was all messed up, man. I had it hung up by a bungee cord, so it looked like it was still there. Type of shit. It was so loud. So, yeah, I'm very glad that I got that all fixed. Because that's part of the buying something super cheap and fixing it up. So, but now with all the tune-up stuff and everything, yeah, it's gonna, man, I can't wait to go rip on it tomorrow. I want to go, I think I'm gonna go buy a dash mount. I'm gonna take y'all to the beach tomorrow in a different spot where I was. Yeah, I've been there now, but yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. Might go like do some donuts and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I love figure eights and just just having some fun. And I like to find some trails around here because I have my off road permit on the sticker on there, so I can do all that. But yeah, what y'all up to, man? Yeah, I know. Straight pipe breeze nice, but a glass pack is a straight through muffler, so I mean it's it's similar. You know what I'm saying? It just has a little bit of muffle to it, a little bit of break it up, like, but at least it's still a straight through design. So you know what I mean? And I mean, yeah, I could have done the straight pipe cheaper, but I don't know. I just I wanted to try out this glass pack for a minute, and I already like it. Like, and it's not even broken at all yet, But um, if I rev it up to like 5,000 RPM, when I let off, it has that pa pa pa, that nice sound. So yeah, it's still pretty decent. I wanted to put a Flowmaster on it, which I still can, That's 'cause, I can always maybe sell that to somebody else, that whole setup to somebody else that has a Jeep that wants to do something like that, and then I can do something else. Because now at least I have the exhaust all to that point of where I can do it. I can easily just swap out different whatever. I can straight pipe it. I can yeah, it's all good. So I have it because right now I just have it. He had an impact gun, so just got the exhaust clamps and everything, and different adapters, and made it all work. But some people that have ran the glass packs, only some, not all, have experienced a little bit of loss of low end torque. Um, but that's because like they went with a bigger tailpipe, and I have no cat neither, so but that's why I think the way it is right now, it's nice because the yeah, it's the straight through glass pack with no cat, but it has the factory tailpipe on, creating a little bit of back pressure, which is what you need to maintain that low end torque. I mean, so far, I haven't even got to drive it like that yet, but like so far from what I have, it does really good. Way better. Yeah, I like it way better than the way it was, all broken, and oh man, it was so loud. It was so loud. Like, man, I'm not trying to attract that much attention anymore. You know, I still want it's. I want it to be loud when I want it to be loud, but other than that, I want it to be quiet when I want it to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that's how you survive nowadays. Trying to, man, just stay out the radar as best you can, and it's hard when you are living this lifestyle just to begin with. But they don't understand that I'm paying off land right now. Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm not just out here just like, man, I'm paying off land, and as soon as I pay off my land, I'm taking my shit and I'm going out to my land. All right, let's see what y'all say, man. Sunday at the beach. Yeah, that's what we doing. Oh, nice. That's what's up. Beets, lettuce, and tomatoes going strong. We got a heat wave knocked out. Oh, dang. Yeah, bro, that's amazing, though. I can't wait to be able to do all that out on my land. That's straight up what I'm working for, man. Two-thirds the way there. Come on. But I'm getting antsy about it. Like, I'm just straight always thinking about, man, how I can make more money real quick, and like how I can pay this off. It's only I'm down to just like 5 grand. So it's like, let's go. Let's get this done. So that way I can get out there. Because once I have it paid off and I have the title, and because of where it's at and whatnot, I can be out there with my motorhome and be good to go. Like I said, I just got to dig a septic, and then I'm good to go. It's it's good to slow build out there. That's my, I can focus on building a tiny home and building a garage, and I'd love to just build a big garage with uh, like a 2 story, but already tall. So you know what I mean, like a 2.5 story. To for the top level to be like living quarters, and then the bottom to be a big ass shop with a bunch of different bays to do. That's my goal, anyways. Is to it doesn't have to be multi. It doesn't have to be expensive. I'm gonna have to try to do it the cheapest I can figure out how to do it. You know what I mean? Cause I ain't. Yeah, That's what time it is, man. We ain't. At least right now. People's situations and whatnot can change, but we just trying to survive in this fucked off world, man. Since people don't want to come together and figure out a way to put a stop to all this shit, man. Just say like, hey, man, like, I know our voices haven't mattered for like ever now, but there are, last time I checked, way more of us than there are of the people in control. So, the fuck are we still doing? Is always my question pretty much every day. Every day, that's just like, whatever. You know? And it's been like that for at least a decade, or over a decade. Like, I've been talking about different aspects and learning more and more what they're covering up. Cosmic disclosure, man. I love it. Learning about all the different higher density beings out there, that we have considered aliens and stuff. We also considered like these different beings that have been here before as different gods. So, I mean, a perception, third density perception is not. It's sad that people get so offended too, and it's just like it's just facts. Like there's different levels of density of consciousness. Third density, fourth density, fifth density, sixth density, seventh density. Eighth. But yeah, once you reach a certain point, you get reunited with the one infinite creator. So, by that point you're a full light body being. Uh yeah, man, it's just crazy what the general public don't know and stuff. So, I cannot wait till I can make some more visual content about it and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm just all about that knowledge, man. That's real wealth, and it's makes you dangerous in their eyes and stuff because they know that when too many people are on this level, it's game over, man. And that's all I want is game over, bro. We're tired of life being a game, man. We want life to be life, not this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, freedom seeds need to be spread far and wide. I know. That's what I find myself on like all the time, man. And people who it's crazy. There's so many different kinds of people out there, man. Like I've met, people who think they're all about it and stuff, and then they meet somebody like me and they realize they ain't really all about that. So, you know, what the bro? I know I'm not tripping. I just seen a blue light. Like, and there's nobody out there. I don't know. What the I don't know, yo. That was really weird. Look at my top window. Huh. I don't know what that was, yo. But yeah, I'm feeling good though, man. I got all kinds of some good. I got some new dabs that I took one rip of that, and I don't even think I hit any flour yet, man. I took one hit of that and was like, phew, gone. Like, all right, man, it's time to make a video. I'll let this, it, it's real easy right here with this. And yeah, I can't wait. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a video on the exhaust and everything. Uh, After I let it break in a little bit, I want it to. It's still brand new, and I had to come to work. I got it done. Like, man, I had just enough time to drive across the street, go into the gas station, buy some drinks for tonight. I got my coffee drinks and some Mountain Dew because I had to work 12 hours through the night. So it's like, man, I gotta have all kinds of caffeine to wake up. Yeah, I'm still doing that security. Yeah, man, I know. Well, that's the thing is I wanna create like my own community out there if I can, like just but it's hard. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to because I want to find just some solid people that just yeah, man. Not everybody can afford land and stuff, and I can't either. But I'm suffering and doing it anyways, like because I know that that's one of the most important things. Like, yeah, gold is cool and whatever. If, like, I don't know, man. It's still money, man. I don't. I'm more concerned about having some place to call mine up in here to build on and make mine and yeah, land, bro. That idea that they hate that people still thrive for certain people, still thrive for that sort of level of freedom. And unfortunately, so much of the land out there has so many restrictions on what you can even do with your own freaking land, bro. Sad, and that's why I got the least restrictions like, I could even find here in America, and I'm gonna go hold it down on those standards, and soon I'll be able to uh, build enough. As soon as I get a little structure on there and everything, bam, left alone. Like, oh, it ain't just an RV, but that's all I want to do is just, be left alone by all the bullshit and enjoy life, man. Be able to, you know, if I want to come back out to the ocean and just kind of do my thing, I can do that. I can go back out there. I can do whatever, but it's not like I gotta like stay there. But it would be cool to create a community out there regardless. That way, if I was gone, there'd be people there. That's kind of more my ideal, what I'm trying to accomplish. Um, so yeah, it'd be cool, man. I have a big ass community garden. I'd like to do like a greenhouse, but with like air filtration system and everything, like uh to be able to attempt to and dig deep for some dirt. Dig deep, man, because all the different I have video footage on my channel here of when they were spraying the skies, man. So you can't tell me that shit, isn't all over our ground. They're trying to destroy our food, everything, man. Like put the nanites, man, just all kinds of craziness. Even so, yeah. Anyways, that's why I want to do a greenhouse with like a filtration system and try to, make it as pure as I can. I don't want all these toxins and all this shit, man. All this. I know the agenda behind it isn't good at all. So it's pretty wild that they're even still trying to still, man. It's like, okay, if the rest of humanity is just gonna continue to sleep, we're just gonna keep doing our thing and carrying out our, it's just, oh, I'm definitely not from this planet. Like, yeah, but yeah, I'm having a good night. I got the headlights coming on. Hmm. I'm always just so aware of my surroundings. I'm listening for things. I'm watching, because I mean, just regardless, that's just how. Man, if you ain't where I'm from, it's not good. Not even that, but just places I've been and shit, man. Like, yeah. But anyways, man, I'm just soaking up some peace in my mind right now. You know, breathing. Got some stuff accomplished today. Just really excited about my plan and try not to like, it sucks because they said it's sometimes better to not speak about it all, but it's like I don't know. I'm just a person that likes to just speak what's on my mind. Period. So I mean, like I just I try to throw worry away because there's enough worry in the world. So you know what I'm saying? Like I throw a bunch of it away as I can. You know. Man, I wish I could quit these cigarettes though. That's one thing I kind of thinking about. Yeah, it's been a part. It was a part of my culture growing up. Like that's just what so many did. Not everybody, but man, like I mean, I don't know. It's crazy because where I'm from's got so much a mix of culture, a real mix of culture. Like there's like people from all over there and stuff. So I mean, it's just a real mix of culture and yeah. Even throughout this mix of culture, a lot of the ones that was there was just smokers, man. That's just how it is. So yeah, it's just something I don't know. I just health wise and stuff like I would like to quit. Oh, dang. But yeah, it's nice to do these live streams and stuff and just put some just good intentions out there and everything, man. Because I mean, that's me. Society wants to try to paint this other image or whatever and stuff and whatever, and dealing with. And Man, I want that flatbed trailer that just passed by. I was looking at it like, oh man, come drop that off for me, bro. I need that. I need that right now, yo. I really need a flatbed trailer right now. So that way, what are they gonna, I mean, come on. Like, can they really just leave me alone at that point? Like, I'm really trying to do my thing, man, and be as mobile as I can be. And, it's a lot of the stress I'm dealing with, is because of, this living situation type of thing, and I'm trying to make it like a crime. It's freaking beyond wild that they feel like, you know, they own everything, and, like, really, there's not enough room. Like, I watching YouTube here in America, like seeing people all over, out in the middle of nowhere and shit getting fucked with. It's just like this world is fucked, dude. Like, why can we not have that freedom? That is our freedom to travel. Like, so yeah, it's like that's part of probably why I'm here, like doing this, like to stand on that. Like, no, man, like this is my right. Like, I move, I take this thing places. I'm doing everything I can to comply with everything because I just want to be left alone. You know what I mean? Like, and then they be trying, yeah. And I think that the problem is people that just aren't very smart. That you meet and stuff like to try to, I think, stir things up. I think that's kind of what I was dealing with there. So hopefully this can all just be smooth. Let me just do my thing, man. Don't screw everything I have. And man, I'm gonna keep digging in, man. I want to dig in. I want to dig further into our amendment rights because, man, we need to start standing on every single aspect of these rights because otherwise they're just taking them like they wanted to sweep it all under the rug. Like, no, hell no. Like, they've already done that. Like, it's already been tampered with so much already. Like, no. It's the lack of knowing and within our people. So I need to even get a better understanding of it myself. So that's, man. I need a computer though, so I can just multitask. I can have that way. If I had this phone, my other phone, and the computer, I'd be able to be having things going, building things, getting information in there, building. Man, I just can't wait. I really need a computer, but I need a good one. I don't need a bullshit one. So, it's like to even get a good one is like $600 type of like. So that's what I'm looking at. It's sad that, back in the day, man, that was easy to come up with. Not even that long ago and stuff. Like shit, $600, that's nothing, man. Fucking I was dropping, $1,300 on cars and stuff, $900 for this one. I done had like three cars, not, and yeah. Sometimes I've had much more than that. This life is wild and stuff, man. But that's what man. I would love to have a collection of old cars out on my land. and get him out of the weather. You know, man, that'd be awesome. Cause yeah, I'd love to hold on to some. I'm still a person. I'd way rather not even just a money thing. If I had the money, I'd get all the old classics and shit, man. Straight up, I don't need none of this new stuff, bro. I'd way rather modify some old stuff, like just way rather. So yeah, man. I really want to, like, I really want. I miss my muscle car, man. Back some like 5 years ago, I had a. Well, I mean, I've had some like whatever that were pretty good, but man, I had like a muscle car like 5 years ago. Man, it was so fun, man. We're talking like like 8,000 RPM, small block Ford, like getting it, getting it out of it. It was a 1984 Ford Thunderbird, blue with gray leather interior. It had like a factory wing on it, like just a little wing on the trunk. Man, it was such a nice car. Fuck, dude. It had a Mustang Cobra engine in it with the dual intake to the Holley carburetor. Oh man, it was like a dual ram. It wasn't no, it was a dual cold air intake to the carburetor. God damn, that thing was, oh, it was stupid. Like I miss it so much. But yeah, that man, stupid. Seeing that's why, like, and I've been single since because it's like I lost a lot of shit just because somebody and stuff. Like, so it's just like better to get things on your own and everything. I mean, like, like fully just like without other people involved at all, type of like, I don't know, man. Just I've lost so much shit in my life, which is all good. Which is all good. I've had a lot of shit, so it's like that's cool. So fuck, so many cars. Like, I don't even know how many cars I've had in my life. Like I'm only 32, and I've probably had like 50 cars. I don't know. No, I don't really honestly know. That might be a bit much, but that's what it feels like. I've probably had like 50 cars. I don't know. It's probably only like 40 or something, but still, like I've had a lot. Uh, just flipped them and just lost some, and chalk it up to the game and stuff. Because man, yeah, I'm thankful to have to experience all of this, man. Just to you know be able to experience real life, man. Start figuring out things that matter and everything, like just not being so lost in money and you know what I'm saying, like just straight losing your soul. Like, no, I'm trying to have all my soul, man. You know, that's what they're trying to attack. Regardless, regardless, that's what they're attacking in your consciousness. It's that's why the only people that are here are people that have control of their consciousness, man. That we understand what's going on and stuff. Like we're not just some dumbass, that really knows nothing. Nah. So there's yeah, it's just Much love to everybody, though. It's everybody's made different. Not everybody's supposed to be the same. So you know what I mean. That's where it's like, yeah, I ain't trying to judge. I'm just very thankful for my path and everything because I'd rather know and actively be trying to make the world a better place, even within myself, too. And who just pulled up on me? Somebody just pulled up on me, man. Hold on. I didn't mean a cigarette now. But who the fuck done pulled up on me? I'm gonna find out. Oh. Oh, two people pulled up on me. Oh, they just swapping shit. So yeah, like I said, I'm just always aware of my surroundings and whatnot, man. But yeah, they just doing that thing. I don't know what they're doing. Oh man, it's nice tonight. It's like, I mean, it's still pretty early in the night, but it's not so far not very cold. Like it's a nice temperature. I like it. I mean, it's chilly, but not like it's not very windy. That's the major difference right now, man. We ain't dealing with any wind right now. That's nice. All right, cool. They're dipping. But yeah, it's security, so I gotta be on top of things, man. Because the last thing I need is to lose this gig over some bullshit. Like, man, I'm just praying this lasts another few months or couple months, even. Like, man. 'Cause by then I could. Because, a lot of things can happen in that time. I could have my land paid off by then. And, but, it's crazy because it's like, that's just like one accomplishment. And then I still need, there's still a lot left to do after I do that to be able to survive out there. Sorry, y'all. I just had to check out what was going on. I know it looks like I'm in the dark. I have a light. It's charging right now, and I have a blanket kind of over the top of it to make it dim. Yeah, it's nighttime, and I don't want a bunch of light in my eyes. So yeah, I kind of like to chill in the dark. I got my light so I can see, what I need. And I can see, but it's not like overbearing, like bright. Oh fuck. So yeah, this is how I spend 3 nights a week right now. Just doing this. Just checking everything out, and boy, it's so hard because it's so hard to sleep during the day. I can't really sleep during the day very well at all. And especially like out here. So, man, what did I get a bug up in here? Like one of them. Yeah, man, hold up. I need to get something. I need to get something going real quick. It's already been a long day. Spent a little bit of time working on the Jeep, so that was cool. I'm so glad to have the exhaust way better than it was, man. Fuck. Way better than it was. I don't know what it is. I just blindly grab whatever. Luckily, everything I got is good. So sometimes I like to just be surprised and just okay. Just kind of go with the flow. But yeah, I gotta get me some wake up, bro. It's hard. You know, I was sleeping like 4 hours a day. Like when I'm working, I sleep like 4 hours maybe, which for me is not enough sleep. I need more sleep than that. But hold up. Mm, mm. Oh, and I haven't even ate today. I mean, I had a little bit of breakfast, which is which is unusual for me. I mean, like very seldomly do I have breakfast anymore, but yeah, I had breakfast today, but I ain't eat since. And it's 10:50 at night. But you know, because today was crazy, and I fixed my exhaust, and that took up some time, and you know, I just didn't. I didn't even have enough time and stuff to, because I didn't start working on it until right about dinner time. So yeah, no dinner. I'm pretty hungry, but you know, it's all good. I'm gonna order some pizza here after a while, and you know, because I ain't got no other options right now. You know, I mean, because I don't really, I don't know. I guess I could technically try out one of them delivery service type of, you know, I don't know, man. To me, it's just easier just to go on the Domino's app and order up some food, you know. But so that's what I'll be doing here after a little bit because, you know, it's been, yeah, got some work done on the Jeep and went to the beach. So it's been a day. It's just been a busy day. And, you know, got a little bit of sleep after my shift last night, and then man, it's just so hard because you know I wake up. What time did I wake up today? Probably about 2 o'clock. So I might have went to sleep around like 9:30, 10. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably got like 2.5 hours of sleep today. So that's what I'm on, man. People be thinking, you know, it's just yeah, and then you know during my days off, it's a lot of recovery and moving around because you know I'm out here like this, and then when I move my motor home, then I got to walk back to my Jeep and move it. So Yeah, I really need a trailer. Because I'm going to need a trailer once I get this land paid off to be able to go out there. Like, it's 4 hours, like, roughly 4 hours, roughly 4 hours away. But, yeah, man, I'm so, just, even if I just have it, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I mean, spend what little bit of money I have and stuff to get some seeds to you know get some food sources. You know, man, I want to do like some. I don't know if I weather wise. I don't know if I can do corn. That'd be cool if I could. And like like tomato and onion and potato because I know where they grow some really nice potatoes. Um, and Idaho isn't like too far from where my land is, so yeah, I should be able to. Man, I should be able to grow some really good food out there. So I'm really excited about that too. So yeah, I don't know where exactly I should go to get like the seeds and all that. I'm gonna have to kind of relearn some of this because I grew up around it. My mom had a little garden, and my grandma also had a garden. Or it was my grandpa. My grandpa was the farmer. And you know what I'm saying? Like from Washington. So yeah, he was in Montana, but yeah, he was from like Pateros, Washington. So yeah, I gotta at least I've grown up around it and whatnot. So, but it's not too hard. I'm just thinking about the whole process and getting some water. I'm gonna have to dig down until I run into some water or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I gotta dig a well, which luckily there's water like not far down at all in a couple spots on my property. A couple spots have like yeah. So man, I need to get out there, but to have the money just to that's a like a oh like a 9 hour round trip, like minus the yeah I mean plus the time there. But so I mean I could do that on my days off, but that's some the price of gas right now. It's like fuck. Yeah, I know I should get some food. No, man, I got to now I'm working though. Like I gotta be up until 8 in the morning. So yeah, man, I still got a long time to go. But anyways, peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. I'm gonna get some food. That's a great idea.